Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Last episode we left off, we had just started the Brixton depot, and subsequently since then I've been busy working on some bus schedules and bus times and building it up to be a depot of currently 60 buses full. If we have a look through here, it's very good, and we've been doing very, very well. Obviously, we've only got 60 buses so far. We need to get another 40 in here so it can be full. We're going to turn the time up. Now, I actually found an imposter on one of these bus routes, on one of these buses, in one of these bus depots. I believe it was the Plumstead depot. We have a bus in the Plumstead depot. It's an 400 EV. I believe I've already put it on for sale. Let's just have a quick look around. I can't remember what number it was. However, it's not on sale. It should be all in here. It'll be a double-decker, and I know it's an EV. I don't think it's too far up, but I definitely know we have an imposter. Here we go. The 133. So before we do anything, I need to copy this number because they're going to sell a bus, and then we're going to buy a bus. And that's going to be that. So that's getting that rectified anyway. In the main depot, we've not really done much. We've not really done anything, to be fair. We've just kept an eye on making sure all these get everyone seen to, and they've been doing very well. Our ratings are still 4.8. We're still getting quite a lot of good ratings. We've not got the enough free seats is the one that we've been struggling with at the moment. However, we have actually started some new routes since last episode. We're going to go on the first route, which is the 233A. We've received a new offer, so we're going to pause that while we... No, we're not. We're going to play. So the 233A. It's on the Brixton depot. It is a far route over here, but it comes up. It goes through Ruxley. It would only technically go down a little bit more south and east, but I got that on. Yeah, it's a Buxton route. We should probably move it on to one of these two if we're able to. But we can look at that later. We have also here the 149, which is its first bus route today. All the buses are now fully operational from today. I decided to choose today because it's an environmental day to come back in. And this one obviously is going from Jasmine Grove all the way to, we've just lost it, all the way up into Clapham Common Old Road. And it goes through Tooting and goes that way. Another perfect bus route. Obviously, it's starting to make money today, being it's its first run. We have two more bus routes that I've already implemented as well that have, that's a small route. It's the 316. It's just like a 2-in route round. It goes, I believe it goes through a lot of hail and rides areas, so there is that as well. And then we also have the 333, which is Tooting all the way from Elephant and Castle. So that is going to be another big bus route. We've just had, obviously, a lot more offers. Come on. Oh, we've got offers for the buses. You're paying a lot more, so we're going to tick that. With that, we're going to look at our replacements. Make sure it's the max capacity. Make sure it's the cheapest one, which would be this one. And we're just going to accept that. Okay. So let's get that renumbered. ELO133. We'll get it shipped off to get painted. We'll get it. It'll get all repaired as well. And that's this sorted. And we just need to focus on, obviously, implementing more buses in the Brixton depot. To which we're, like I say, 349. Let's see if we can get that number up a little bit. So first things first, cheapest bus there. We'll offer you that much. Anything else in our range that we've got so far? This one would be perfect as well. Okay. So this one we just need to get painted up. The next one should come up to get painted. Then we just click on one and hopefully we have enough for the full upgrade. We probably need some more money coming in. There we go. They're going to get upgraded as well along the route. We have all the bus routes on shifts today. This bus route that I had down here, which was it the 249? No, it was the 233A. I'm going to see if you've got any excess space on these two depots, just so it doesn't mean that all the buses have to come over this way for it. So with that being said, let's have a look at statistics. But to be fair, statistics are looking good. We're ever growing on passenger numbers, which is fantastic. All of our bus stops, we should have upgraded already to at least 75, which is good. Schedule, that's what we need to look at. So here, do we have any buses that are just sat there doing nothing? It doesn't look like it. However, we did just have the Plumstead bus that is a new bus. So we could hopefully just do a quick stick it on the Plumstead. Obviously, it's just messed up the Plumstead depot. But it works. Tomorrow... Is that going to be all good? It is. So there we go. So that gets rid of one bus route off this depot. We have two more bus routes that I've not implemented that I've found that we can get added in. First things first, we're going to be adding in the 319, and I believe that starts off at our Buxton depot or around here. So let me get this all implemented, and I'll come back to you with all of it, and we'll go from there. We are back. So the 139 is fully built. It just reaches up around the corner, up to here. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned before, there's a bus route here that apparently it won't let me go up there, so I've had to divert it around the side. It is only the 137A. Hopefully I can get that fixed in the future. It goes up to here. It's we'll see what happens, but like I say, we've now added in this new bus route, which is the 319, which should start tomorrow. If I have a look at the bus schedule, in fact, I need to edit the times one more time, just so we can add on the Thursday times, even though they won't be activated today. They activated from tomorrow. But yeah, go into the buses tomorrow. Let's automatically apply. Sometimes we have issues with like that. We have to reset them and then apply. I think it might be an issue with just some scheduling stuff. Apparently that one doesn't want to go on, but it should have enough buses to do so. I'll come back to that and sort that off camera. And then obviously the Brixton depot, we're missing 2 buses, but which is fine. It's fine because we're going to be getting more buses on the go anyway. But at least that's another bus route that adds a bit more of this area over here that we haven't had in before. And we do have the 355, which is going to kind of go a bit over the rest. But I think it comes down to here a little bit. So it will be another one that we needed to add in when we can. First things first, while we're here, these are still getting repaired. Let me just have a look in the bus fleet and look at seeing if there's any other new second-hand buses we can get. You've got a dead battery, so we're going to only offer you 52,000. I just realised I bought a bus before with a dead battery, and they didn't let me buy it for the good price. We rejected the price for the second one, which is fine. I'd rather not pay too much for a bus with a dead battery. That's just my thoughts. Oh, and we've already set it into the paint job. There we go. Let's make sure this is going to get the upgrades in as well. That'll be ready to go tomorrow. We should already have enough to buy a brand new one. Oh, purple. Not our colour. Definitely not our colour. But we'll apply that. And that should be those buses all numbered up now and all ready for tomorrow's route. If we have a look at Brixton for tomorrow, reset this and this. We're still missing a shift, which is, I believe, Peckham. I'll sort that out, and I'll come back to you in a little bit, in a few seconds' time. It'll be for you, a few minutes for me. I'll sort this one out, and then I'll look at adding the 355 in and seeing how many buses we need to actually fit that bus in the depot, in the Buxton depot. And we are back. We have implemented the 355. which is another route, and we're needing 4 more buses to get that fully operational. Now, let me just have a quick pause so we can have a look at where the 355 route is, so you can all see. It is all the way down here from Three Kings Pond, which I believe is Mission, through Tooting and all the way up to Brixton. It's north of where our actual bus depot is, but it's a route nonetheless. And we need, like I say, it looks like we need about 4 buses to get that route fully operational. So yeah, that's our goal right now, is to make sure that route gets implemented fully. I keep forgetting to do this as well. I always set the times up to be fully active now without that day, otherwise it starts putting timetables ahead for that day. I just untick it, schedule the times and check it for tomorrow, and then I'll activate it again. So following week it'll be every Thursday as well. Let's have a look at the depot to see if you've got any secondhand. We don't, so we're going to buy one brand new bus. Another brand new bus is a brand new bus. We're going to need to get, like I say, 3 more of them, which should be good for the end of the day to get that all implemented and operational. Did I upgrade the bus stops? I did not, so all the bus stops can be upgraded. The terminuses are upgraded, so they're all operational, but that is as far south as we can realistically go right now. If we go further south, we would be going into Croydon, which is definitely something we need to do, but we need to try and fill out the Buxton depot first with all of our bus routes and get them all fully operational. Still no second-hand buses, so we'll get the brand new one, get that in. By the time we've got this numbered up, we've just sold so many tickets, so we've got enough buses to do that anyway. We pause the time right now, so I can actually get these numbered in. And we've got a lot of money now, so we can buy brand new buses. We'll be able to buy another 3 to get them in. I'll get them all named up. We'll get the schedule set up for tomorrow, and we'll be basically pushing a lot more passengers in the next few days. Okay, those buses are numbered up. Let's just make sure we have completely made sure that these buses are all implemented, which are absolutely perfect. And we just need to look for more buses again for this area. The majority of buses I have found are like the 50s and all that go down to Croydon. So it may be worth us looking into expanding down south. I know we want to go north, we want to go west, and we need to go east at some point as well, but I think we need to look at going to our main depot. I had to upgrade the internet contract to kind of be sidetracked a little bit. We're going to have to look at the main depot to expand south, just so we can get that extra, well, just so we can get down to Croydon, to be fair, because we need to get that. I've paid for it, and I didn't think that much money came out of the account, but we're doing well. The reach active ticket holders are going up as well. Complete tours are going up. We're just constantly ticking through these as we go. And we're about to get our... Oh, we can get a second-hand bus, which is a dud bus anyway. So let's try and get it for cheap, which you can accept it, which is nice. And we are back. They have just finished updating the map. So first of all, get our researchers back at home. We're not paying them for... We're only paying them to come in for 15 minutes of work a day. We did actually reach another goal. We're still getting on track to try and get nearly, well, 800,000 by the end of the day, and we might even hit that as a new goal as well. But yeah, we've just unlocked south. So we need to zoom in and zoom out to get everything in. We've got Croydon down here, Adlington, Orpington. There's a lot more southwise we can do. First things first, we're going to add Croydon into the mix for a bus route for tomorrow. Not only that, but obviously we've got up to 76 buses now in the depot, which is kind of crazy. But I'm going to add 2 more bus routes right now. They start tomorrow, with the hopes that we've got the buses for it. One from both of which are going to be from Croydon, just so they can all be fully implemented in. Yeah, so let me get all that implemented, and I'll be back in a few moments' time for you all. And we are back. We have implemented the SL15, so the Superloop 15, sorry. The SL5. So that's Croydon to Bromley. We've also directly linked Bromley up straight north with the Croydon, Brixton, Croydon area. And subsequently, we have extended a few bus routes as well. So we now have the 54, which goes all the way down to here, because obviously I think it cut off around here last time when it was off the map. So we've extended that and got that implemented. We've also sorted out the 179, which goes all the way to Croydon now. So that's another good route to have sorted out. So we've sorted out a few bus routes. We've added Croydon in, so we've got basically 3 directions for where Croydon goes. Bus route wise, we're missing 8 buses on the Brixton depot, so we need to go into the Brixton depot and try and just buy more buses. The first things first, we're going to have to buy brand new ones, so we're going to have to buy 3 of them at least. Get them in. I'll get these numbered up, see on the schedule. Have a look at the schedule for tomorrow first. We're 5, so that is good. Let me get these numbered up. Okay, so we are missing... Oh, we just hit another goal. We hit the passenger goal. I did not think that was going to happen straight away. We could just buy the buses now, and that'll be all the buses implemented for tomorrow. Let me just make sure everything should be upgraded, which they are for the new bus routes. We've implemented... They all basically start and stop at the same location as well, so that is absolutely great for us when it comes to optimizing the flow of everything. And yeah, I think we're just looking at going straight up and being like, how much do we have? We have enough for 6. That'll definitely get us all of them through. Okay, so I completely forgot we had the environmental days, which meant we had increased passenger numbers. So we're going to probably end up getting over 1 million passengers today. We've already made 1 million profit on the day, which is absolutely amazing. We apparently need to go to Orpington. Now, Orpington is down here. I'm going to have a quick look at Orpington buses, but with Orpington itself, we will probably need to get another bus depot to be able to get a realistic route going over here. Actually, the 51 runs out of this depot. Definitely won't be able to add that in now, though, but it's one to look for in the future. Orpington, we will probably get a bus route in there shortly. We'll get all these operational first before we end up going to add that one in. We're definitely getting a lot more people in the waiting time, which is not good. But I'm going to have a look at other Orpington bus routes just to see if we can get a simple bus route implemented now. And we're back. So I've added 1 bus route to Orpington, which is currently on the Buxton depot. I haven't upgraded the bus stops in case... There we go. And that should be all the bus stops upgraded. So we have added the R1, which I don't know what the R stands for. It's run by Metrobus, it's a service by Metrobus operated by Go Ahead London. So it is one. There is some bus routes said to go out today, so that should hopefully get ticked off today. It basically goes down to the World's End Lane. Sounds like the pub from the movie. Goes through, I believe here, it goes through the bus station, and then it goes up to a hail and ride area. Doesn't really link anything together, but it's another route that's going to be operational. We've added more buses to the depot as well. We're currently up to 88. And obviously, with all these buses, we're going to end up making another depot in the coming episodes, which will probably be next episode that we're looking at the next depot. And we're probably going to end up making a bus depot down south, which is probably Croydon. There's a bus depot over here and a bus depot down here. We're probably going to go for this bus depot. The north or the west, it's either north or west Croydon bus depot. Bus garage is run by some of the routes that we've run, some of the depot areas we've got at the moment. But Orpington, this is probably going to be the bus route all the way out to Orpington, which it is. And hopefully that will tick that over, which it has done. We got 57%. Great. So we need to do repairs. We'll probably end up doing that over the week, overnight. And we've not even finished Thursday yet. We've been getting that much coming through on Thursday. We've not been doing anything but getting more buses, getting more routes, maximising everything we can. So, like I said, I'm going to buy more buses. We're going to end up going over to Friday when all of these new bus routes should be fully operational. And we might even have this depot completely filled by then. Okay, we have come to the end of a very busy Thursday. We have had a lot of money coming in. We're going to have a quick look at the statistics. We doubled our passenger rate in a day because of the environmental stuff. That is insane. Money-wise, we nearly made 2 million profit. We had over nearly 3 million in revenue, 2.5 million revenue, nearly 2 million profit. Absolutely crazy day. And what we've got to do right now is wait for all the buses to come back to our main depot so I can actually get repairing. Now, some of the buses we've bought for our other depot have been completely gone through and got repaired. That cleared that. Punctuality. Yeah, you can take a break. Punctuality-wise, the timing has dropped down. Nothing we really can do about that. But while we're in the main depot, we need to make sure that all of these broken buses, because it's only the external depots that get repaired, we need to make sure that these get all put in for repairs as well. The majority of them are either brakes, indicators, wipes, or lights. Nothing too major. Damage-wise, that brake pad's going to go soon, so we'll replace that. We're just... Oh, air conditioning went on that bus. That wouldn't have been nice for any of the customers to not have air conditioning. And that's basically what we do at the end of the day. We just go through our main depot and sort that out. But now, as you can see, the bus route officially has extended. We have 3 buses going to Croydon already, and they'll all be operational today. Like they say, the 54 was extended. There's so many more buses that we could now implement going south that we're going to need to get another depot. So I'm going to let it go through until Friday. In fact, I'm actually going to call it here for this episode, because all of this Friday, the buses start going out about 4 a.m. We need to make sure these buses are repaired, replaced. We need to get the majority more buses, or the last 4 buses on the Brixton depot, and then look at the Croydon depot, which will be next episode. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave a like, a comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you're new here to be notified every time a new video goes live. Also by hitting the notification bell with that subscribe button. Absolutely amazing. Like I say, we've been doing so much with this series so far. We probably need to expand this to this side at some point, just so we can get more and more, well, maybe some more people here for the reception, for the service centre. We definitely want to start getting some more people in for, well, we're going to have a lot of ticket dodgers, I feel like. So we're going to need to get more ticket inspectors in, get them all trained up as well. It's going to be a busy Friday with a lot more money coming in. We'll be able to set up our new depot and all that. And like I say, that'll be next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the next video.